day, Mom. Good day, classmates. I am Wendelin Ispilapel from BTBTED FSM 1B. For now, I will discuss about my research, globalization. So, my introduction is, globalization is the word used to describe the growing interdependence of the world's economies, cultures, and populations brought about by cross-border trade in goods and services, technology, and flows of investment, people and information. Countries have built economic partnership to facilitate this movement over many countries. The wide-ranging effects of globalization are complex and politically charged. As with major technological advance, globalization benefits society as a whole while harming certain groups. So, clear description of issues. In my analysis, a perennial challenge facing all of the world's countries, regardless of their level of economic development, is achieving financial stability, economic growth, and higher level standards. There are many different paths that can be taken to achieve these objectives, and every country's path will be different given the distinctive nature of national economies and political system. So, peripheral issues. Globalization is an established part of the modern world, so most of us do not realize the benefits it brings to our very daily lives, such as say access to a variety of different cohesiveness or new technologies development or developed by countries half a world away. Even though globalization makes our lives better, it does bring some challenge as companies start to grow and expand across border for business, entering foreign markets and necessitate changes are undeniable and necessitate changes to their daily business operation, whether it's employing workers in a new region or communicating the value of their product to a new audience. So, my point of view is globalization is a social, cultural, political, and legal phenomenon. Socially, it leads to greater interaction among various populations. Culturally, globalization represents the exchange of ideas, values, and artistic expressions among culture. Globalization also represents a trend towards the development of a single world culture. On one hand, globalization has created new jobs and economic growth through the cross-border flow of goods, capital, and labor. So, inequality is one of the ugly consequences of unfettered free trade and globalization. To remedy these problems, companies and governments can help to increase innovations, improve education, and redistribute wealth. Companies that engage with a global market and try to learn from the local operations are more likely to come out on top and become industry leaders. So, for example, like invest in understanding customers and the problems customer experience in their local context. Second is reach across borders to learn best practice and innovative ideas from people who who have dealt with similar problems in a different context. Third is carefully uncover the underlying principles that makes these foreign ideas work, then see if they can be applied and adapt in the local context. Educate for employment. Higher skilled workers have greater opportunities to raise their incomes than low-skilled workers. But companies and governments can do three things for low-skilled workers to help them transition into higher-skilled jobs. The first is to focus primary, secondary, and university education and skills that be needed in the future. Too many youth spend their days learning skills that were needed in the past decades, and too few are learning skills required by future high-growth jobs. So, adjust tax. Governments and companies need to consider tax adjustment. The most direct way to decrease income inequality is to raise the value of government benefits and payments for the poor. Governments can increase government benefits like insurance, unemployment benefits, and educational subsidies, or it can decrease tax for low-income individuals, or it can employ a combination or both. Government can have even floated the idea of a guaranteed universal basic income, or UBI, for all its citizens. This idea has been supported or rejected across the political spectrum. To live, it represents a universal social safety net to the right, an alternative to traditional welfare with its high administrative cost. So that's all my topic about globalization. I hope you learn. Thank you.